Hi, I was playing my game here I'm playing EVE Online, and I got a message, and they were talking to me about the fella who was accused in the Tree of Life shooting, and I wrote an email here. And the title of the email is, "You cannot tell a man he doesn't have equal rights because he is not Amish." That's the title. The subject reads, or the body of the message reads, the heading is Judge of Religious Piety Remonstrance. That's a remonstrance to when I was talking to the United States Supreme Court from Florida, when I lived in Florida. That's the remonstrance I'm talking about. It's about a person judging another person's piety, and it's according to their own perception of the standards, whatever the standards may be that apply to the situation, that apply. Okay, so that's the heading, and here is underneath the heading, it reads, concerning the person accused in the Tree of Life shooting, he is innocent as he is not responsible for his actions. As I can tell, he was controlled by the political and religious forces working in the world today. He was an instrument of whatever God had control of him. He needs to be released. His religious rights need to be assessed according to the Attorney General's memorandum for all executive departments and agencies attached. And that is located at Federal Law Protections for Religious Liberty that's the name of the document. It's Federal Law Protections for Religious Liberty on justice.gov. And there were a couple stipulations about the person who was assessing whatever they were assessing when I received the message. And he mentioned a bygone era, whatever that means. And I said, a bygone era of what? Religious respects, with a question mark. Okay, and then I went down, I sent that email, and then I sent the email again. I resent the email, and in the email, the second send, it says, research item 6, government may not target religious individuals or entities for special disabilities based on their religion. That means that they have a special disability, whatever that may be. And I'm not interpreting this for you. This is my own perspective on it. I might not want to do that, but what I'm trying to say is that the disability is the devil's world, and as far as that's only one disability that's possible, or one thing you can see in the situation. There's a whole bunch of different things you can see that you can call a special disability, and the judge of this matter, who I was talking with, appeared to be a part of that special disability. Okay, so that's why I included that second send. Okay, it was my own opinion. I sent it a third time, and I said, could you please make sure that the accused and his attorney gets a copy of the attached, and I put I put the address to this house beside that, and they wanted me to put my phone number, but I don't answer the phone, so I put my address. Okay, and why I'm doing this video? Why am I putting this video up here? I'm putting this video up here so that the attorneys and the judges might be able to see that. Now there's a problem with Pennsylvania courts and with me especially. So I sent the email to the U.S. Supreme Court and the government of Israel, so I was kind of hoping that they would take care of this, but I'm not sure if they'll take care of it or not. There's a lot of things involved here in Jeannette with the vehicle inspection problem that I have. I'm supposed to go on the 10th of October to this magistrate, and there's a guy across the street, and they're all getting involved in what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, my email, and things that are on there that aren't things that respect the truth of nature. Okay, and that of course would be the enemy of Christ, right? And so what I'm trying to say here is that specifically whoever this judge was is trying to deny the accused of the salvation of Christ, and they're trying to tell him where he stands in his own religion or religious piety. And so that's what I'm trying to say. And the judge is not qualified under the right circumstances, as far as I can see, to do a good job of a Christian religion when he has to answer to a satanic government. Okay, so in order to make sure that the accused gets the guaranteed rights he is guaranteed by the First Amendment, this judge of whatever the matter is does not have any right to declare any kind of standard for religious piety in regard to the salvation of Christ, which is liberty, and the man's liberty was denied when he was controlled by whatever God had control of him at that time. Okay, so that'll be that, and if I need more, you have my address, and I can explain again in more detail if that's required. Also, this is the reason why I did this. I wanted to make sure that the judge had understood that I am not paid in any way for this consultation, and I don't usually ask for any money, but people in these situations need to be able to offer something to whoever is providing required information in any case. And what I suggest is that anyone in that particular situation, you could form this in a motion or whatever, but they should incorporate a corporation. It doesn't have to be any, it could be the simple incorporation documents, but what that person needs is something to offer, same as cash or as stock, same as cash stock, and that stock needs to be accepted within the community. And so that's why I want the judge to understand that the same as cash needs to be accepted in the community. Okay, and it doesn't have to be incorporating anything specifically. It can be the incorporation documents themselves, but the main thing for the judge is that the same as cash stock needs to be accepted within the community. Okay?